Assalamu alaikum. How are you learners? I'm Nadia Mughal. This is part 1 of first lecture class 5 subject English language topic the word in a wall. Now learners open your textbook page number 2 unit number 1 lesson number 1 name the word in a wall. There are some words to know. The first word is bulbous, fat, bulging and round, shaped like a bulb. Bulging, swelling outward or sticking out. Confetti, small pieces of colored paper traditionally thrown on birthdays and marriage ceremonies. Dawdling, wasting time or being slow. Enraptured, extremely pleased by or filled with happiness. Infinite, limitless, impossible to measure or eternal. Intricate, extremely detailed and complicated or complex. Oblivious, unaware or forgetful. Phobia, an extreme fear of something. Predator, an animal that hunts and kills another for food. Quashed, rejected or stopped. Rapidity, moving or reaching or reacting with great speed. Reluctantly, with hesitation, unwillingly. Repercussion, an unintended, unwelcomed consequence of an event or action. Rotund, large and plump. Scuttled, run with quick or hasty steps. Surreptitiously, secretively or sneakily. Let's start reading. This extract is from the autobiography My Family and Other Animals by Gerald Dorrell. Dorrell was an expert in studying animals. When he was 10 years old, Dorrell, his older siblings, and his mother moved to Corfu in Greece to live with Dorrell's grown-up brother, Larry. It was here that Dorrell began to collect and keep animals as pets. The crumbling wall. Crumbling means breaking into small pieces or damaged wall that surrounded the garden alongside the house was a rich hunting ground for me. Here Dorrell is talking. It was an ancient brick wall that had been plastered over. Ancient mean old. But now this outer skin was green with moss. Moss mean green plants, bulging, stick out and sagging, bent, with the damp of many winters. Damp mean wet. The whole surface was an intricate map of cracks. Intricate means complicated map of cracks, some several inches wide, others as fine as hairs. Here and there, large pieces had dropped off and revealed the rows of rose pink bricks lying beneath. Revealed means displayed. The inhabitants of the wall were a mixed lot. Inhabitants mean one who lived particular place, and they were divided into day and night workers, the hunters and the hunted. At night, the toads and geckos were the hunters. Geckos means lizards. Now learners, come on textbook page number 3. Their prey was the population of stupid, absent-minded crane flies. Stupid or absent-minded means distracted. Crane flies like mosquito, moths, butterflies, of all shapes and sizes, and rutan means round, beetles means insects, hurrying with their night's work. By day, it was difficult to tell the difference between prey and the predator. Prey, hunted, and the predator, animal that hunt other animals for food. Everything seemed to feed off everything else. The hunting wasps, stinging flying, searched out caterpillars and spiders. The spiders hunted for flies. The dragonflies fed off the spiders and the flies. And the swift, multicolored wall lizards fed off everything. Here in this paragraph, author wants to tell us that in this world, everything is a prey and predator. Every insect eats another insect for its food. The next paragraph is, but my favorites were the shyest members of the wall community who did not seek any attention. They were also the most dangerous. You hardly ever saw one unless you looked for it. And yet, there must have been several hundred living in the cracks of the wall. If you gently lifted a piece of the loose plaster away from the bricks, their crouching means bent down. Beneath it would be a little black scorpion, an inch long, looking as though he were made out of polished chocolate. The third paragraph is, there were varied looking things. Varied looking means odd or strange things. With their flattened means smooth, oval bodies, their neat crooked legs, crooked means bent legs, the enormous crab-like claws, bulbous and neatly jointed as armor, and the tail like a string of brown beads ending in a sting like a rose thorn. The scorpion would lie there quietly as you examined him, only raising his tail and a warning sign of if you breathed too hard on him. As warning sign if you breathe too hard on him. The fourth paragraph of the textbook page number 3. Then one day I found a fat female scorpion in the wall, what at first glance appeared to be a pale fawn fur coat. Pale fawn fur means yellowish brown coat. Closer inspection proved that this strange garment was made up of a mass of tiny babies clinging to the mother's back. Clinging means holding. I was enraptured by this family. Enraptured means excited. And I made up my mind to smuggle them into the house. Smuggle them into the house means take out secretly and up to my bedroom so that I might keep them and watch them grow up. When infinite means limitless care, I moved the mother and family into a matchbox and then hurried to the villa. Now learners, in this picture you can see there is a scorpion who has a family over itself or herself. Her family looks like a pale fawn fur coat. The next paragraph is, it was rather unfortunate that just as I entered the door, lunch should be served. However, I placed the matchbox carefully on the metal piece. Metal piece means decorative structure in the drawing room and made my way to the dining room. and joined the family for the meal. Dawdling means being slowly or wasting time. Or my food, feeding Rogers surreptitiously. Rogers, the name of the dog, surreptitiously, secretively under the table and listening to the family arguing. I completely forgot about my exciting new captures. Now, learners, the next reading will do the next reading in the next lecture. Allah Hafiz.